Hey, Mitch the RV Guys here with RVs of Sacramento, bringing you another fantastic value and travel trailer. This gym is a 2020 Jayco Eagle HD. It's a 270 RLDS. It's the rear living design. What I want to do is start out by going through the interior, show you the layout, and talk about some of the things that really sets Jayco apart from the other manufacturers. Then I'll go around the outside. Now talk about the difference in build quality and towability. That's really what gives Jayco the advantage on resale value. Let's go ahead and get started, folks. Guys, inside this 27-footer, you are not going to believe the amount of space you get. These opposing slides really open up this Thomas Paine interior, the American tradition design. Completely beautiful and very, very spacious. Let's go ahead and show you the inside. Inside, you're going to find that this travel trailer ticks off all the boxes. Not only does it give you beautiful seating area for a huge amount of people, you've got the two recliners here in the back, plus your two theater seating that you have right here. And these are the beautiful, again, Thomas Paine Collection interior seating, residential style with massage and heat, and a little light and USB chargers on both sides. Not to mention it also has the cup holders right there. And of course, these home style recliners are also movable as well. Tons of just unbelievable view that you have outside of all these massive windows. Imagine going to a campsite and you're out there looking at the forest in the morning time as you enjoy your coffee, staring out the windows. That's really nice. Lots of storage space above both of the seating areas in the back and in the main slide out. And then of course in the opposing slide, which gives you this massive living area, you have the dinette kitchen table here that does have a leaf that folds out so you can add additional seating if you need it. Furrion actual RV style TV. So this is not a standard television. This is actually climate smart, so it's tested down to 100 degrees below and 180 degrees above, and it's designed for vibrations as well. Most manufacturers are going to get a TV right off the shelf. That's not nearly the kind of build quality you need. Furrion surround sound system built in along with this beautiful 5,000 BTU heater / fireplace that really helps take the chill out of it, the actual temperatures in the wintertime. Now, Jayco's all about build quality, so of course you're going to have things like real wood facade that goes all the way across. Jayco also gives you actual structure board, which is the only manufacturer in the world to do so, that is above the slide-out supports on both of your main slides here. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to make it so your slide-out rooms do not bow over time. This is extremely important when it comes to build quality, and one of the main reasons Jayco is so reliable and give you that 2-year warranty when other manufacturers are stuck at 1 year. Nice large Dometic temperature adjusting refrigerator freezer here. Like the fact that you actually do have the adjustable temperature. So many of them are not going to give that to you, and it does have this nice wood look that features with the American tradition layout. Furrion oven. Again, that nice stainless steel with the high output burners, and it also is going to give you the stainless steel pull out there for your actual pots and pans, plus storage above. And then you have this large kitchen area right here with your Furrion microwave oven, LG solid surface countertops, and a large stainless steel sink with the Rise faucet, which is your home style that you can actually pull out and do your dishes with. Extremely nice. Guys, even the drawers are special in Jayco's. This is a residential ball bearing glide drawer that goes all the way to full extension, made out of 4 pieces of plywood for the actual surround. Most of them are going to give you 3 and just have the wood facade here, but these are also rated for 75 pounds. Most manufacturers are only going to give you 30 pounds of rating, maybe 50. And in fact, most of the time, if you ask an RV salesman from another brand, they're not going to know because nobody told them, because it's not a positive number. In Jayco, everything is built above and beyond. It is wired for solar, so you're going to have the pre-wired on the roof, and it's pre-wired for side solar as well. And again, more of those nice large windows everywhere that you look throughout this coach. Looking into the actual bathroom area, this is a large bathroom area. So first thing you're going to notice, the vent fan on the top is a specialty type of vent fan that you can actually have open and on even in the rain, and you don't have to worry about any of the water getting in. The shower basin is also extremely nice in a Jayco. So you'll notice on all travel trailers that the showers are actually raised up off of the ground. That's because they have to give you a room between the tank and the actual shower itself, and there has to be a PVC P-trap there. So what most manufacturers do is they put a stilt on all 4 corners, and the shower is actually floating. So when you get in the shower and you step in it, you're going to feel a lot of flex, and basically the only thing stopping you from falling through is that thin little board right there at the bottom. With a Jayco, what it actually does is it gives you support all the way through underneath that shower. So you can actually, as an average sized adult, jump up and down inside that shower. You're still not going to break it. Large medicine cabinet right here. That's a huge difference in quality. In fact, even the black tank itself has got a special type of venting system that's going to allow the smell to come out in the roof, and it's completely immune to water getting in it. It works extremely well. So if you're going to be leaving your travel trailer in the summertime, and you know some of those smells that can happen, that's not a case with this Jayco. Huge king size walk around bed. That's a real king in there. That's going to give you that space that you want to be able to sleep and be comfortable at night. Additional storage space here, and this is this 2 AC unit. So you're going to have the second AC here and the one in the front. This is helix ducted as well. So the ducting is very gradual on the Jayco roofs. There's no 90-degree turns. It's not just bored out insulation like you're going to get in most of them. In fact, you're going to be absolutely shocked at how whisper quiet it is and how quick it actually cools you down, because the Jayco roof has got a double insulated barrier. Of course, it's also got double insulated barrier in the floors, and even the front cap is actually going to have a double insulated barrier as well, really making this 0-degree tested coach something that you can take in pretty much any climate, anywhere. One of the number one questions that I get from people is, Mitch, why is the Jayco so much easier to tow than the other travel trailers that I've had? And you know, it's something that is definitely true. For example, Jayco gives you Dexter axles. Now, these have never adjust brakes. What does that mean? Almost all travel trailers require you to adjust the brakes over time. If you don't adjust the brakes yearly, your travel trailer can actually stop 50% longer than without the brakes being in proper adjustment. Imagine that. Somebody pulls in front of you in traffic and you slam on the brakes, and the difference between having a never adjust braking system and one that you haven't adjusted in a few years because it requires it and most people don't, is the difference between an accident and continuing towing on just fine. Jayco also gives you Goodyear tires, not the cheap guys, and these are 80 PSI tires, which means that you can fill them up at your home with a normal compressor, at a gas station. Most RV manufacturers are going to require you to actually go to a truck stop in order for them to fill up their tires, because they're 110 PSI. They go the cheap way as opposed to making it easy for you to be able to travel when you're going down the road. They also give you a MoreRide CRE 3000 suspension system. What that does is it takes a lot of the vibration that's coming from the road, especially in California with our extremely well-paved roads, and it makes it so that with the 3 inches of play it has, it's like a suspension system for the trailer, so all those vibrations aren't going into the coach itself, shaking it apart, which is one of the main reasons why Jayco's last so much longer than other trailers as well. On the outside, we start with a very, very nice solid molded fiberglass cap that's going to cover the transition seam from the roof to the front, which is one of the main places trailers leak. And again, it does have that double insulated barrier, adding to the comfort level when you're actually out camping, especially in extreme temperatures like hot and cold. Of course, it's got the electric front lift on the front. It is set up so that you could install additional batteries or generators or just about anything that you want right up in there pretty easily. It's going to have a spray port for a quick attached outside hose that you can go ahead and set up right there. And of course, it does have your electric power jack systems. Now, one of the other things that Jayco is going to have that other manufacturers don't is additional build quality in the frame. So for example, you see the A that sticks off the front of all travel trailers that attaches to your coach, to your tow vehicle. That in most manufacturers is going to come and it's going to stop right here at the edge. In a Jayco, what the Jayco is going to do is it actually integrates all the way back to the actual coach framing back here, past the front outrigger, which is really nice. Huge amounts of storage space out here, along with a battery disconnect and a real slam style baggage door, so you don't have to worry about sitting there and closing them and locking them up. You can just kind of set it and forget it like the old Ron Popeil. Massive power awning that you have out here, giving you the space for comfortable meals in the summertime. Really nice marine grade outside speakers here. Notice that they're down low. This is where you can hear them and not have to put them at massive levels of volume, because you can't hear them when they're way up there at the top and annoy your neighbors. They also give you this really nice step above system for more. Much better than some of the cheapo steps that are on the bottom that you've seen in a lot of them. Plus, of course, the oversized grab handle for entry. Guys, not only does Jayco give you all that in terms of the actual build quality for the frame, but they're also going to go the extra mile in your walls. So 9 out of 10 RV manufacturers do what's called a laminated wall pinch roll. So they take the layers of the wall and they basically put them together, just one on top of another, some guy slapping it on, and then they throw it into a machine by pushing it down rollers, and it basically goes through like a pasta maker, like a pinch roller, just like you were to roll out pizza dough. It's this big metal roll that just smashes it together in about 2 seconds and outspits your sidewall. Jayco, it does not do that. What Jayco does is they actually take the sidewall and they put it into a hydraulic press machine that is 144 tons of pressure. Imagine how many pickup trucks that is stacked on top of the side of this RV wall. And that is going to actually also, for 16 minutes of pressure at 144 tons, have all the air sucked out of it as well, making it so that you don't have to worry about your wall delaminating. It makes a much, much stronger wall. Speaking of stronger, the Jayco roof, which is extremely important, one of the main areas of failure for travel trailers, is 50% stronger than the competitors. This Magnum Truss roof system from Jayco is able to hold 4,500 pounds of snow, 4,500 pounds of branch, no problem at all. The roof barely even sags a little bit under that kind of pressure. Competitors' roofs, at 3,000 pounds, the roof is literally caving in on you. And if at 4,500 pounds, the room has long since completely collapsed into the RV. Guys, you do not want that to happen. If you're out at the campsite and there's a big windstorm and a branch falls on top of your travel trailer, which is extremely common, on the Jayco, you got to worry, man, what was that? And wake up in the morning time and take a look to see what it is. In the competitors, that's literally the difference between it crashing in on you and or you just having an interesting night. Guys, if you're looking for an RV, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, RVs of Sacramento, right here off of Elk Grove Boulevard and Highway 99, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. We've got a massive selection of motorhomes, a huge inventory of Jaycos and other travel trailers and fifth wheels and the manufacturers that go around this entire building. Full service, parts, sales, service, consignment, dealership, 40 years, family owned and operated. There's a reason why we have such a good reputation, folks. The same reason why Jayco has a reputation that they have, because we earn it. Come down here and you'll see the Jayco difference and the RVs of Sacramento difference. Tell them Mitch sent you, and I'm looking to hear from you real soon.